Hi, welcome to Magical Unicorn. I'm Serena Verona. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Cancer for November, but these readings are timeless, so if you're not watching the video in that time frame, it's okay. You're getting the messages you're supposed to get when you're supposed to get them. So these are general readings. Not everything will resonate for you, so take what does resonate and leave the rest behind. Some cards will have genders on them. You can just ignore that. The gender is really not important. And some messages may be reversed, so keep that in mind. I'm going to be starting off the reading today with 3 cards from the Gospel of Aradia deck. Then I'm going to do a round of tarot with Crow Tarot. And then I'm going to do some clarifiers with the Muerte deck. And that's going to do it for the YouTube read. But over on Patreon, I'm going to do the extended read. And the link to my Patreon channel is in the description box below. And you can become one of my Patreon members for as little as $3 a month. So over there, we're going to continue with another round of clarifiers with the Everyday Witch mini tarot. And I'll pull 3 cards from the Raven's Wand Oracle deck. And then I'm going to do a charm reading, and then I will pull a final message from the Activations Sacred Geometry deck. So I have pre-shuffled and asked for guidance, so let's get started. I'm just going to do a quick shuffle to warm up the deck, just a little bit. All right, Cancer. We have Ritual. Beautiful. We have the Shadow. Whoops, I pulled 2. I'm going to take them because I pulled 2. We have the Unknown and we have Divinity. So I'm feeling like there's a lot of spirituality here for you, Cancer. Maybe that's on your mind. Back of the deck, we have the Masculine. Again, genders aren't really all that important. This is more things that are traditionally considered to be masculine, like protection and providing and father figure, right? Okay, so let's pull around a tarot and see if we can get some more information about these oracle cards. Messages for Cancer, please. Whoops. Ace of Cups, what a beautiful beginning. So this is a new beginning that's emotional. It could be a new offer. It could be you're starting something that you feel very good about, doing something that you love. Ooh, and the 6 of Wands, very nice. The 6 of Wands represents victory. Being recognized for your hard work. Sometimes there's still more work to do. The victory, of course, doesn't last forever. We have to get back at it. But victory is lovely. And the Chariot. That is harnessing our forces, our energy, and our resources to move in the direction we want to go. If you don't harness those forces, the Chariot's just going to go wild. So I apologize if you can hear the helicopter. Okay. Hermit. I love it next to the Shadow. The Hermit is about introspection. It's about taking time for yourself. It's about learning new things, gathering new information, going within oftentimes. And doing shadow work is very much like that. So I like those two together. You may be thinking, Cancer, that it's time to do a little introspection and a little work on yourself, and that's great. It looks like you've got some support here. That's good. You definitely have some divine support. Pull more cards, get more information. The 8 of Wands. So something's coming in pretty fast. It could be messages. There could be a lot going on in your life right now, but it's happening very quickly. I think if this is shadow work that you're doing here, it's not going to take you long, Cancer. Ooh, the Ten of Cups, beautiful. Next to the Chariot and next to the Eight of Wands, I'm really liking that. So this is clearly your goal. You want to move towards this happiness. Who doesn't want to move towards happiness, right? All right. The Four of Cups. And since it's here next to this card that says unknown, I'm feeling like this may be an offer that you are not aware of. It's outside your perception at this moment. It's outside your awareness. Because it's beneath the Hermit, I feel like this may come into focus for you as long as you're doing this Hermit work and this shadow work. So I wouldn't worry about it. I don't think it's a major concern. And because it's divinity and the unknown together, this offer may be a divine offer. It may be from a spirit guide, a spirit guardian. It could be from a deity, right? Whatever you believe in, right? A higher power. That could be what's making this offer. And I just don't think you're quite aware of it yet. It's still unknown to you, but it's okay. You're doing the work. So I think it's going to come into focus for you. Seven of Cups. Okay. You either have, for some of you, you have a lot going on. There's just a lot of things that are demanding your attention right now. And for others of you, you're going to have a lot of offers. And right here below this Eight of Wands, I feel like whether this is distractions or things that need to be managed or offers coming in, it's all happening really fast. So you may feel just a little overwhelmed here, and that might be why you're not recognizing this offer yet, is you just have so much going on coming in so fast that it's just not on your mind. But again, don't worry about it. As long as you're doing the work, it's going to come to you. Ooh, the Tower. Okay, so we have a lot going on here, and you may not be able to maintain this. Or you may not be, you're wanting this goal, but you can't get there until this Tower falls. And I think it's linked to this shadow work over here. You know there's something that needs to change, and so something major is going to happen for that change to come in. Back of the deck, we have the Page of Cups, which is beautiful. This is a message of love or a new perspective in love. And it doesn't have to be romantic love, but it can be. It can be romantic or platonic. Like I said, these are general readings. So, and it could be, because it's right here next to the masculine, it could be fatherly love, right? It could be this person or this higher power that is more fatherly comes in to offer you a message of love and support. All right, Cancer, let's start a round of clarifiers and get some more information going here. I feel, Cancer, like this is a time where you just need to focus on you, and it's not easy. This is not an easy time for you because you are trying to harness all these forces to drive this chariot. So you do have a lot going on, but you have some backup over here that you may not even know about. So don't give up, don't be sad, and don't be afraid of this Tower. After this Tower falls, it's going to open up doorways for you to be happier. All right, let's pull some clarifiers. The Ten of Wands on top of the Ace of Cups. So this Ten of Wands is the end of a cycle, right? It's the absolute end. This is done. Whatever burdens you have been carrying with this Ten of Wands card, it is time to lay them down because this new cycle is beginning with this Ace of Cups. So all these worries that you have had this Ten of Wands are holding up this new emotional beginning. So if you haven't laid them down yet, Cancer, lay down those burdens. I know it's easier to say than to do. But if you want that new beginning, the Two of Wands. So we started here with the Six of Wands, which is victory, you accomplishing something major. And then we have the Two of Wands, which is usually about you thinking about what you want. You're looking out on the world and you're deciding what you would really like to do. Now, for some of you, you've reached this victory and now you're thinking about what you want to do next. For others of you, you're thinking about what you want to do next so you can reach this victory, right? And here's something interesting that I saw. Two of Wands, Six of Wands, Eight of Wands, right? So those kind of are falling into each other there. Maybe we'll get some more information when we drop a clarifier on that Eight of Wands. Seven of Swords with your Chariot. So I have felt that this is something you're doing on your own, Cancer. Like you're taking this initiative, you feel like you're alone. Again, you're not. You have this backup that you don't know about. But this is something you're taking on by yourself. And this Seven of Swords, to me, is saying you're also not telling anyone that you're taking this on. You're doing the work, but you're also keeping the information to yourself. And that's fine. That's your choice. Where it's paired with the Chariot here, it might be a good thing that you're keeping it to yourself because you're reserving your resources to drive this Chariot forward. Or it might be a bad thing that you're keeping it to yourself because there may be people who can offer you more resources to drive that Chariot faster. So only you know your situation. So you need to make the decision. And I feel for a lot of you, you already have. Whoops, there we are. That's two cards, but I'm going to take them. So with our Hermit, we have Judgment. And we have the Three of Pentacles. I love this setup here. So you've been, with the Hermit, you've been considering your life. You've been doing some reflection. You've been looking for some answers. You're also using your judgment. You're thinking about things that have happened, things you've done, things you haven't done. You're really considering what needs to happen next. And along with that goes the Three of Pentacles. This is you deciding what you want, and you're getting started on it. You're planting those seeds. You're looking for the resources. You're beginning this new project, which is about self-improvement. So beautiful. That's beautiful. All right. Three of Cups. So we started with the Eight of Wands. Things moving fast, messages flying in, a lot going on. And now we have the Three of Cups. Cancer, because you have dealt with this, you deserve to celebrate. If you have not been celebrating your success, please consider doing it. The Three of Cups is kind of like surrounded by friends, having a party, and celebrating something that makes you happy. And you've done, or you are going to do, or you're in the middle of doing this shadow work here, which is not easy. It takes a lot of introspection. It takes a lot of being honest with yourself. So celebrate your achievements there. You have more support and love around you than you may know. Two of Cups with the Ten of Cups. I like it. So Cancer, the Two of Cups is about partnership. And it can be romantic, or it can be business, or it could be a friendship, or just a familial partner who helps you out. I think whatever this partnership is for you, it's very important towards your Ten of Cups. This partner is going to help you reach this goal of happiness. So whoever that is, and if you're alone right now, if you're single, again, this does not have to be a romantic partnership, but it can be. There's going to be somebody who is helping you move towards that goal. And it could even be this divine person we were talking about over here that you don't know about. When I say divine, it could also be like an ancestor, or it could be a loved one who's passed on. It could be a spirit guide. Someone with a higher vibration than we have, right? King of Wands. Okay, Cancer. So there's this offer sitting out there that you can't see yet. And I think it's from this King of Wands person. And again, this doesn't have to be a living person. The King of Wands is passionate, and he's very skilled, and he's good at his job. And he also really likes to have fun. So whoever this person is, they're happy to help you. If that describes somebody in your life that you recognize, that's great. If not, it may be, again, somebody you haven't met yet, or somebody you just don't realize is out there. But you do have backup. Even though you're working through this stuff alone, you're not really alone. And if it's somebody on the other side, your secret's already blown. Because they know. Okay, 5 of Cups. So we have the 7 of Cups. We've got all this stuff going on, or all these opportunities, or all these choices or decisions. It's just a lot going on. And now we have the 5 of Cups, which is about putting too much focus on loss or grief and ignoring our blessings. So this skeleton, their skull is a labyrinth, which to me says the skeleton is all up in its head, right? This person is all up in their head. And they're thinking about the negative stuff. So you've got all these options here, and some of them are good and some of them are not so awesome. Don't focus on the negative, because you have so many blessings. Over here on this side, you have so many blessings. So don't get caught up in your head. And I think you're doing a good job of working through that stuff. Just keep going, Cancer. You're doing great. Even when it doesn't feel like you're doing great. The fact that you're still working on it is great. All right, that Tower. Oh, 6 of Swords. I like the Tower and the 6 of Swords together. So the Tower, of course, is about building something on a shaky foundation, and it has to come down in order for you to move forward. And the 6 of Swords is all about moving forward. It's about moving away from pain. So the journey ahead across the water may not be smooth, but you are starting to move away from pain, or you soon will be. And the reason you're able to move away is because you tore down this tower, or it might have just fallen down of its own accord. But you are starting to move away from the pain, and that's because you're doing this work over here. All right, back of the deck, we have the 5 of Swords. All right, Cancer. The 5 of Swords is about conflict. Sometimes it's about victory at a price. So you might want to pick your battles. I think for you, looking at these other cards here, I think this conflict is inner conflict. It's this card, right? It's the 5 of Cups paired with the 5 of Swords. 5s are obstacles that we must overcome. Like I said with the 5 of Cups, just don't get up in your head about it. Keep doing the work. You're doing great. Believe in yourself. Plant those seeds. Invest in yourself. And celebrate your victories. Okay, that's going to do it for the YouTube read. But if you'd like to join me over on Patreon for the extended read, the link is in the description box below, and you can be one of my Patreon members for as little as $3 a month. And then we will just continue over there with more cards and the charm reading. So I hope to see you there, but if not, I'll see you in the next reading. Thanks, Cancer. Bye.